Good day everyone, welcome to today's video. Today it's a subscriber request by It's Phillips once again, and today's requested something rather unusual. This is the PanzerJager 1. Now, this little tank destroyer thing is based off the Panzer 1 chassis. And well, to tell you the truth, I don't remember the last time I drove this thing. It's been that long. Probably when I spaded it when it came out, but even so. I don't see the point of this thing being at 1.7 when it's got no armor, its gun's been nerfed, and it's not exactly world beating in terms of speed. I think this thing should get a BR drop to 1.3. However, to balance it out, you would probably remove the APCR round. So we're going to go briefly over the tank's history, well, what I know about it, and then we're going to obviously go on about the gun. So the Panzer 1 was obviously the first of the Panzer developments, other than the light tractor. And the Panzer 1 was intended mainly as a training tank. It was a nice little stopgap measure just to help German tankers get used to tanks. But they still used the Panzer 1 in combat anyway. They field modified 20mm cannons into them, which I'd love to see in War Thunder. And some of them were converted into Sturm Panzer 1s, also known as Bisons. And some of them were also converted into these. These are being obviously PanzerJager 1s. Now the Sturm Panzer 1 probably won't be added to War Thunder, but I want to see it added. But obviously we do have the PanzerJager 1. I think it was added back in 2016. I can't remember. If you happen to know, comments below please. So the armor, well, you could just tell, 13mm. It's not very thick, is it? Your tracks are thicker than your actual armor, which is just embarrassing. This part here, over the gun shield, actually overlaps to about 20mm. Not like it's going to save you. This thing's not about its armor. It's about the speed and the gun. So the Panzer 1 chassis can move reasonably well. If you've driven the Flak Panzer 1, that is, you'll know just how good it is. Obviously, you trade the 20mm anti-aircraft cannon for a 47mm anti-tank gun. Now, during the early parts of the war, the 47 was one of the better anti-tank guns that the Germans had. However, towards 1941 to 1942, it was getting on a bit. I mean, they had T-34s to deal with, KV-1s, and this gun just wasn't cutting it. That obviously led into the development of the long-barreled 75. But with a 3.5 second reload, 8 degrees of gun depression, I think I could make this thing work. I have 28 kills, 19 deaths, and 1 air kill in this thing. I don't even remember when I drove it, so don't ask about the air kill. I've also brought along my Focke-Wulf 189 just to accompany me in the skies, just in case. Obviously, the Focke-Wulf 189 isn't exactly armoured either, but at least it can survive longer than a friggin' PanzerJager. Because the best way to kill a PanzerJager is to shoot the right-hand side where the driver sits, and you will kill both the commander and, well, the gunner, sorry, and the driver. So let's hope that doesn't happen to us. And let's jump right in. Now, I don't know why It's Phillips requested this bloody thing. I'd rather say the squeezy boy. But, hey ho. I'll pull through. I mean, it's been a while since I've driven this thing, so you never know. Might end up liking it. But I doubt it. I went straight to a game for once. Bloody hell. Gaijin, what you playing at? Oh, I think it's going to be one of those where it will keep doing that until it lets you cancel, and then you cancel it, and then it's just going to bring you into the game anyway. Things like that. And I just realized I didn't put... Oh, okay, we got Japan. I am actually going to go to a spot I've seen the digital time traveler use on this side of the map. I've never tried it. I normally tend to go around about here, and if I'm on the other side, there's a bunch of rocks you can try on this side. I don't normally spawn in on this side of the map. Bloody hell, you can tell how long it's been. So I'll bring 40 rounds of APC and 5 rounds of APCR. Alright, let's get cracking, see if I can find this spot. We're full up. Well, we're not full up tiered. We're at a 2.3 game because of the Chihi. You can see here the PanzerJager 1 moves pretty efficiently. I mean, I can't complain. It's fast enough, able to get me into my position. So up against the Americans, the Russians, and the Brits. Yeah, it's 2.3. That's what is the Chihi 2.0 now? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've driven it personally. Now I know for a fact the digital time travel tends to go around here, but I've got to find it because I've got absolutely no clue where it is. I've never tried it before. But yeah, this thing does shift along reasonably well. I mean, the learner car I learn in, a Renault Clio, would still leave this thing in the dust, but whatever. We've only got 100 horsepower, so I don't know if we're going to make it up there. To put it into perspective, people, the learner car I learn in has 90. Alright, come on then. Let's see if we can get up here, little one. Then we can officially say we have the high ground. It's making it, it's doing it. I'm not certain if this is the correct spot, but I know for a fact it overlooks the A point, roughly. No. Oh, bollocks. And if you don't know what bollocks means, that's a British term. Right, come on. I'm revving the bollocks off this thing, but it won't get up otherwise. Come on, little guy, you know you want to get up here. Okay, looks like we're going to have to try again. You see, this is why I don't normally go on this side of the map, because there's not really positions that I know personally. I know the Digital Time Traveler has used this spot, so has Dave Schilling, but I'll have to link a video where I saw him doing it in the description, if I remember to do that. Something's captured the A point. Alright, second attempt, little PanzerJager. Come on. I think we are in the correct spot. We've just gotta get roughly where it is. I think, yes we are. We're in the correct spot. Well, close enough. Okay, let's have a look around. Now we do have 8 degrees of gun depression, so we can work that effectively. Okay. There's something, that's an M2. Bam! First shot, first kill. Beautiful. He was damaged already, but this thing's got enough explosive punch. I think it's got about 20 grams or something. I don't know. Oh, hello, what we got over here? That is an M2. Was. I will admit, this is actually quite a good spot. It's just, I'd really appreciate if someone started cutting all these fucking trees down. Obviously, with the PanzerJager, you don't have a bloody machine gun. But yeah, this is a pretty good spot, DTT. I'll give you that, mate. I mean, if I had Dave Schilling with his infamous M13 half-track, just so he could clear these trees out, it'd be a lot better. But unfortunately, that is not the case. But otherwise, yeah, I might have to try this spot. If I have a tank with a machine gun, that is. Because this ain't bad. I mean, I've got a good overview of this position. I've got some rocks to use as cover. And we've got 2 kills so far, so we're doing okay. Hang on, there's something over there. I think I see it. Hold on. And the gun keeps bouncing, but I don't see it. Blind shot. Yeah, we weren't gonna get that. But like I say though, I would rather have like a tank with a machine gun in this position. I mean, the PanzerJagers work well, but it certainly isn't world beating. I've just seen something moving in the bushes over there. Yes, I'm well aware he's there, buddy, but there's something else on the capture point. Where are we? I'm more concerned about that vehicle to the right, which I saw in the bushes. I mean, think of it this way, at least my FPS is holding up. Better than Dark Angels, thankfully. What are you shooting at? You've got me on alert now, because there's I think there's well, there's something near the A point. I'm just not certain where it is. And I know for a fact there was a vehicle around about where my gun's pointing. I can just hear 20mm fire right now from autocannons. Like I said though, if you're going to try this position, people, please bring a tank with a machine gun. I think this spot would work reasonably well for SPAA if you clear out these trees to the left. I have no idea where the enemies are. Okay, the 75mm M3 is dead. Because I'm getting a bit bored set here now. Let's move a little bit more to the left, see if we can spot anything else. That sounds like a key 20. Well, it's key 45. I thought it was a key 21, but it's not. Okay, let's get down off the hill. Oh, you could have warned me about that. Okay. Brakes. Gently forward, don't want to roll it. Perfect, got it. Let's move my PS4 controller then. Multitasking and driving, not a good thing. Especially for a man. Right, someone needs to come to the point, and we need to cover the point. I would stay up in that position, I mean it's very good, but I'm sorry, I can barely see anything. Yeah, my little PanzerJager. I swear I've just heard an American gunshot from over here. I don't know if it was me being paranoid, but it sounded American. Is there anything there, PanzerJager? You're going to tell me. I'm not a magician. Yes, I thought that I heard gunshots. Right, where is he? Because I heard a gunshot, I know I did. It sounded American. So I don't really want to expose too much. And we just had a team kill. They're in a fail squad probably. Okay, I'm gonna pull back. Let's use the speed of this thing and get out of here. See, it's pretty nippy, I'll give it that. So look, I've just heard it again. Being very paranoid right now because I can hear American gunshots. I see it. It's a Russian gun. Got him. Good try to buy that B27, but it did sound American, but it turns out it was Russian. It's Russian. Huh? I can't remember what film that's from, but I know that's a quote from it. If you happen to know, please do put it in the comments. I'm very curious. That is a gunshot. Comes to the right. Yep, it's an M8 HMC, and I can't bloody get him up. I'll just back up a bit, you son of a bitch. I think he's charging the point right now, so we might be able to get a shot on him as he comes through. One other thing I forgot to mention is that I think the PanzerJager 1 can get hull broken. I don't recall hull breaking these though. So, take my advice with a grain of salt. Then again, even if you do get shot in this thing, you're not exactly going to survive it, are you? I can hear planes right now, but I'm more concerned with that where that M8 HMC has gone. Obviously, I'm in a casemate tank destroyer. I don't really want to push him too aggressively. I'm going to fall back a bit, I think. Yeah, something's on the A point, like I predicted. That would happen. I thought I could hear an engine. It's a Panzer II Dark. Come on, retard, out of the way. I can get a shot. And it did jack shit. As it's becoming a running gag. Half the shots I take are more than it. I say that, and yet I've gotten 3 one-shots. Something tells me more than one vehicle capped that point. So I'm going to do the wise thing and fall back. The PanzerJager is built to snipe, not combat, in close encounters. Because, I mean, you're open tops, you've got no backside armor because that has to make room for the breach because of how small this thing is. And everything else in between, so I don't really want to get shot. I mean, I've gotten 3 kills already, so we've had a good game so far. I can hear what sounds like a buffalo. Either that, or it's my computer. Because it is quite a warm day in the man cave, I'm afraid. And there's a spawn camper. Somewhere. We're on the high ground, but we're very easy to detect, so we've got to play this wisely. I see the spawn camper, little shit. Got him. Beautiful shot. Let it a bit too high, but we still got him. Beautiful. The original penetration of this gun was around about 90mm. On the phone? That is not a German machine gun, that was a Russian one. Specifically a 7.62 DT. Yeah, there's definitely something over there. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Russian stat padder in a BT-7 or something like that. Maybe the guy I killed earlier in a BT-7. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. I'm not gonna risk the PanzerJager just to help a stupid, you know. Yeah, it's a BT-5. And where'd that M8 Scott go? Okay, let's see if we can move. Safely, mind you. What's that sound? Oh shit, there's a plane! I heard. Oh no! 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 Do not fucking roll! Do not fucking roll! Come on! Don't roll! Don't roll! Don't roll! It's fucking rolling. What the hell is it doing? One of the tracks appears to be stuck in the ground. This is not good for us. Oh boy. I guess we just wait until it irons itself out, because I don't know. Come on, that's it. Yes! Good go. Yeah, our team's been crumbled. And still, 4 kills, I'll bloody take it. So I haven't driven this thing in donkeys. Like I say though, I will definitely be trying that position. In a tank with an actual machine gun, mind you. I can hear the P-36. Yeah, my team's crumbled. Something over here. I don't see it in the tree line. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get an ace out of this battle, I'm afraid, people. If the vehicle that guy damaged moved forward just a little bit, I could potentially shoot him. I have a feeling that hawk is hunting me. And I've just realised how bad the gun elevation actually is. Yep, good game. 4 kills. I'll take it. Decent match in the PanzerJager. You obviously won't get matches like that very often, but even so. So, I think that went pretty well. I mean, I haven't fired this 47 in ages. And it's a lot more higher velocity than the Italian 47mm. It's a little bit faster than the French 47, but putting it on a decent chassis like this, and then actually doing well in it is something to enjoy. But obviously, don't get hit in this thing. Do not get hit. Because if it wasn't for me spotting that plane, chances are he would have killed me whilst I was sat in that position. And well, as you saw, this thing's clearly very vulnerable to flipping over, so that's another thing to take into account. But anyway, I'm going to get off. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you all on the next one. If you've got any requests, leave them in the comments below, as I always say. See you later.